If you hit the go button, I'll start the show.
Do it.
Welcome to The Advisory, the first and last advice show on the internet where we answer questions to try and learn a little bit about what it means to be a human. All advice is final and legally binding. We should get a disclaimer that goes here, but we don't have one yet. So.
Okay. And that's
Yeah.
none of that's sort of going to come back to haunt us.
To haunt us or no?
Okay. I feel good about
I'm not a big timey lawyer type, but I actually am pretty sure if you say it on the internet, it doesn't count.
Perfect.
So
I mean, what else?
we're fine.
What more could you want? Hey, you're big into Tumblr, yeah?
I'm big into what?
Tumblr? You tumble?
Oh, I love Tumblr. I'm always on there tumbling about.
Right. I feel like
I've been doing a research project for the last like 9 months where I've been reading historical Tumblr blogs. So yes, I am big into Tumblr at the moment.
Historical Tumblr blogs?
Yeah, I'm reading alongside the release of the show Sherlock for a academic book I'm writing.
So historical in the sense that they're just posts on Tumblr that are old, not someone's.
No,
you're not diving into the history of Tumblr.
No, but the history, like they're historical in the sense that they happen at the same time the show was coming out.
Okay, right.
It's not like Tumblr blog posts about like, the founding fathers. Like it's a different historical.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that just seems like you don't believe me, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, I just saw some TikTok the other day, your favorite social media platform, about people
we're always ticking and talking.
People teaching themselves HTML just so they could add like GIFs to their pages and things like that. And I felt like that was very David energy.
Oh,
that post.
I did that. I can do you one better.
I
learned how to do HTML for my MySpace and then forgot how to do it and then learned it again for Tumblr.
Sorry. Wait, I thought so in the timeline of things you were MySpace and then you tumbled. I thought people tumbled.
MySpace then Tumblr.
I thought people tumbled then MySpace.
I don't know. Tumblr was after MySpace. Tumblr only became big in like 2011, 2012.
Okay.
I think was like 2008, 2009.
I'm starting to think that that's not true. When
are you doing a fact check on this comedy podcast?
When did MySpace start? So August 1st, 2003. Yeah, when did
your entire face shoved in?
Tumblr start?
I want to say 2007.
Why do you know that specifically? Yeah, that's true.
Yes, got it. As I said, I'm literally writing a book that involves Tumblr, so I've been very immersed in it,
MySpace was popular from 2005 to 2008. So people MySpace then tumbled.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's weird that you had it in your head the other way around.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't tumble, so.
Did you MySpace though? You would have. You're into music and shit.
Yeah, I
Surely
MySpace. Yeah. That was very sort of like scene. That's where like the bands and stuff were, so.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of the like grungy early like kind of late 90s bands like matriculated into that like cool MTV era on MySpace.
The MTV era of MySpace. That is not something I've heard.
Yeah, isn't it?
Sounds yuck.
That's like your stepdad trying to explain Twitter to you. Is the vibe that was?
Yeah, it felt wrong to hear.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question, James?
I mean, I'm all ears, mate.
I mean, this one comes from Wild Harrison. Okay. Now that's WYLDE, not wild as in a wild lad. You know what I mean? I just want to make that really clear. This one comes from Reddit. James, what is the best and worst texture in your opinion? Best and worst texture.
The best and worst texture?
Yeah.
Best.
I thought that was a really interesting question.
Well, the worst texture is avocado. And avocado is
accurate.
Disgusting. Fight me.
It's a crime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go in the comments. Anybody you want to let's fucking fight. Email, don't at me.
Really quick. Are you just saying that or are you actually anti
avocado and banana? Avocado and banana are the two greatest textual crimes on the planet.
Okay. But do you indulge in the cardo? Are you
James, I don't fucking touch avocado, my bro. I ain't even out here having guacamole. Like that's how far removed I am.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not playing, dude.
Look, sidebar really quick. You have no idea in my life. I'm not even kidding. Like in the last like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, the amount of flack I have been copping, and from the amount of people I've been copping it from for fucking hating avocado. I'm not even joking. Like at least 12 to 14 people.
What?
Yeah, dude.
How is it coming up though? Like in what context are you talking? Are you talking Decado?
Um, like most things that are wrong in my life, it stemmed from Colin.
Oh, fucking Colin.
He brought up something. We were all in like Discord. There's a bunch of us talking, and he brought up something about how great avocado is or whatever. And I'm convinced that people have been sold, literally sold the lie of avocado. Okay.
I don't think
it's
anyone likes it.
tasteless nothing. It's nothing.
And it's a bad texture.
It's the fucking worst texture, dude. And
It's
everyone's
the
like,
worst texture.
"Oh, I love it with guacamole." And you know what the
No,
thing?
you
You know what the
don't.
fuck? You know what the thing is? No one ever says to me, "I love avocado," and I go, "Why do you love it?" And then their explanation is never anything to do with avocado. It's all of the other things that come along with avocado. What I can put it in.
The accessories. Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. It's the fucking accessories.
Oh, I can't stand it.
If someone was like, "Hey, do you like The Simpsons?" and I was like, "I love The Simpsons," and you went, "Well, why do you love it?" and I was like, "Well, because I can use I can go on Twitter while I watch The Simpsons." You don't like The Simpsons. You like Twitter.
Yeah, you like Twitter. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You like Twitter time with just something in the background.
With something on.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit. It could be fucking, you could be having toast with fucking tomato on it for all I care. You know what I mean? Which is quite nice with a bit of basil.
Oh, okay. And like cracked
treat.
black pepper on it, you know?
Little black pepper.
Oh,
maybe like a little bit of like basil pesto, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's on like a
you notoriously well, I took not notorious. I just took there was a stance that I took on the internet quite some time ago. They got a very small amount of traction. And it was about how much we need to fuck off cilantro, coriander, right? A lot of people hate. A lot of people.
Let me tell you,
Dude.
a lot of people hated it to the point where it actually spilled over into my online presence. That was how much noise it created.
Wow.
That a few people listened to my podcast, like, "What do you think about James digging on the Lantro?" And I was like, "Well, he's fucking right."
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's fucking right.
Yeah. I don't know who's eating
Cilantro
it.
is the worst thing to
It's
exist.
disgusting. It's disgusting.
It's so foul. It's foul.
Dude, like there were people that like listened to the podcast who were like, "Oh, I love it." And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, it altered them in my eyes forever.
The notion that you would, as a human being, be like, "Yeah, I'll voluntarily have coriander on my food," is so fucking crazy to me.
Yeah. I know.
It just tastes like soap. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's
you just drink a dishwashing liquid for fun. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know what'll make this better. If I add to it the taste of how ants smell when you squish them. Yum, 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 yum.
It's a very similar chemical.
So, okay, yeah, again, not to go too deep on it
Not to derail too quickly.
and to go into all the people in my life who have been fucking back and have a cut. Fuck all of you, by the way.
Big avocado.
Oh,
man.
dude,
They're
the battles I've been fighting daily to convince people that avocado is dog shit.
And you know the issue, the real fucking issue is that millennials, okay, our people, our fucking homies, have been raised on this idea that like avocado is like an affordable luxury. Because it's like, I finally got my first real job and I have a good paycheck. Time to go like some fucking avocado. It's like, no, just get something you like. Get fucking eggs and bacon and sausage for breakfast.
Absolutely.
Like that. Stop pretending.
Buy hard drugs.
What are you doing?
You know?
Go straight to heroin.
Yeah.
Because it's better than fucking avocado. Let me tell you that much.
And that, like, you know how there was that whole big joke for a while about like, oh, if people want to afford houses, stop having avocado on toast. It's like,
I remember that.
But to be real for a second, it's not worth it. It's so expensive and it's piss.
I also that's not why our generation can't afford home loans. But also don't buy avocado.
Yeah.
But also like
stop
just
propping up
to
big cardo.
They're fine. They have plenty of money. They've had money for years. Okay, they're gonna be fine. They don't need your patronage. They don't need you to buy
No.
a little avocado from the shelf and have little. They don't need it. They don't need it. They're fine. Guacamole sales alone must surely sustain the avocado industry.
Yeah.
You don't need to buy it. It's fine. Just have it periodically with Mexican food and perhaps in a little dip. Okay, have a
Right.
little guac
Yeah.
dip. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Don't don't support big
They
avocado.
have their
I
permanent
hear
foothold in the food market, and they've done it through
yeah,
guacamole. They don't need
they
your
don't,
help.
and that's fine. They don't need it.
So, to answer your question, to circle back around.
So, okay, we've firmly decided on the worst texture.
Yeah.
What's the best texture, James?
Best texture is literally anything soft and fuzzy.
Okay,
You know it's pretty good, and I hate to admit this.
yeah, go on.
And my girlfriend like recently got one. An Oodie.
A what?
An Oodie?
The fuck's an Udi?
Um,
We have the capacity to bring this up on screen.
we do.
Do we have that technology? Can we Google Udi and have a look at that, please?
We absolutely can.
I didn't realize we had that kind of power.
Mate, it's 2022.
This is a professional setup.
Damn it. God damn this thing. I'm so sick of every time I go to save a fucking picture on the internet now, and I'm like, yeah, JPEG, and they're like, WebP. And I'm like,
Oh my god,
what the fuck is this?
WebP is the most egregious format of all time. It's a good way to save space on your server. Stop using it.
I hate it so
Hate
much.
it. It's a bad standard. Don't use that.
I'm just gonna add it straight to the stream so
Okay.
we can see it. This
For the humble
is
listener, I've asked James to do something on a new piece of technology with absolutely no notice. So, oh, there it is. Can we embiggen that a bit? Okay, so I'll just describe it for the audio listener. So it's a woman. You know what? This is very topical. I will say that much. You've picked an interesting one, James. This is a young blonde woman, and she is wearing. It sort of looks like a big dress, but kind of made
I
out
didn't
of.
even notice that it had a fucking avocado
It had the
printed on
fucking
it.
avocado on
Oh
it.
my god,
Yeah,
it sneaks in everywhere. It's everywhere.
But the SEO result on that first one, avocado Udi. So the Udi is sort of it's like a dressing gown, but it's a big kind of I don't know. It's sort of a dress, sort of a big hoodie that goes down to your kind of past your knees. And it's got a hoodie as well. And upon this woman's hoodie is a piece of avocado holding hands with a piece of toast as they go to their death.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Disgusting.
You're about to unfortunately meet your
As they
untimely
go to
end.
meet their maker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the hoodie looks comfy as hell, dude.
Yeah, I don't know about like wearing it. I don't mean like that's comfy. I mean like the outside of it. It's very soft.
What? Oh, you mean to touch it? It's
Yeah,
soft.
yeah.
Right. Because I was thinking about this, and I legitimately did not have an answer for like the best texture. Like, because worst, I have a laundry list, but I'm a very negative person, so I don't really like have a.
It's very David. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
I didn't have a good one.
If you could just, because I know you didn't bring anything good, because you hate things that are good and nice and fun and joy and happiness and
Yeah.
smiles. What if you just sort of hit me with some of the textures that you hated?
Okay, textures I hate.
Yeah.
I don't like knitted wool before it's been like washed. You know, like kind of scratchy wool before you kind of give it a rinse and some water. You got to take the edge off of it.
That is so oddly specific. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I bought a cardigan last
Sure.
week. It's on the top of my mind. All right.
Yeah.
I don't like.
And
what?
it's made out of this material.
It's made out of wool. Yeah.
Okay.
Cardigan.
Yeah. Sure.
Knit.
But what I'm saying is, did you buy it online?
No,
Or
I
did
bought it in person.
You. Okay.
Because the guy was like, "Well, you need to wash it because it's going to be scratchy
Definitely.
before you wash it."
Let me take you through what you did at the shops. You went. So here's the material, and you went. Fucking hate that. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much money? Hang on. Let me go grab it really quick. This is literally right next to me. Hang on.
This is insane. He felt a material that he hated, and he said, "I'll buy that." And by the sounds of it, it's going to be expensive. It's expensive, isn't it?
I was going to ask you a question. So hang on. Let me just put.
So, and just to clarify, you bought this the other week and you didn't inherit it from your grandpa who died recently?
No, I'm a 28-year-old man and I purchased this for
Oh,
myself.
yeah, and you chose. Okay, yeah, interesting. Right. So
And
this
it's
isn't sort of like you didn't go like thrifting in like a really like like an area that has like a high population of old people or anything like that.
no.
No. Okay.
And so I said, give me a new one of these.
I'll take a
And instead
brand
of a
new one.
this, I'll take a brand new one,
Yeah.
please. I was doing some for the audio listener. I was doing some. I was just seeing where my beach ball went, checking where that went.
Right. Yeah. Doing
Yes,
some soft core
yeah,
modeling.
yeah. You're welcome. Now this is actually a very very comfortable piece of attire. Now that I've given it a quick, a cold, gentle wash in my machine. Very very soft, very very nice.
Okay.
If you had to guess how much I spent on this, how much would you think I spent on this?
Um, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna hope no more than I'll go the high end of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
$100.
So it was 130 originally. Got it on special for 80.
Okay.
Still probably too much.
It's still too much, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm already here now.
You got it. You've already won
So
it. They won't
like, I
take
don't
it
know
back.
what to tell you, James.
Yeah.
You
And
ever make a
s
decision and then you've made it and then you have to live with your poor choices?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it seems to
Sure.
be all I do. Um, so just really crushing it.
So is there so the opposite of FOMO really? You don't feel like you're missing out on something. You'll just get it and then hate that you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, cool.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And then I just have it. And then I'm like, cool. Good. Well, because it's that or I never make a decision about any purchase ever. So I've kind of tried to pivot and do the opposite. The results are not
Oh,
great.
okay. So just like no there's just no like, comparing of alternative options. There's no shopping around. It's just
No, first one I see.
touch
Yeah.
the wall, hate the texture, buy it immediately.
Ask the man in the shop, and then he says this. He says something that mildly assuages your concerns, and then boom, it's on the credit card.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely insane to me that you would touch something, go yuck yuck yuck, I hate that, must buy it immediately. And
Well, I
then you go and
googled
here's
it.
$80 for it.
I googled it, and Google was like, "Yeah, that's pretty common. You know, you need to obviously wash it first after it's been nipped because it's going to have the hard texture from the machine."
So he told you that in the store and you went
I didn't
fucking
believe him.
bullshit. And you pulled up your phone and you went,
It
I
sounded
was like, oh,
such
okay.
horseshit,
Yeah.
dude. It sounded so made up.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, you you're on my side of this. That does sound fucking fictitious, doesn't it?
Um, I mean, I would just assume that he's just trying to really push the sale on me. You know what I mean? He's just
Yeah.
really trying to like get me over the line to buy it. He's like, "Oh no, no, dude, once you wash it, you'll love it." But I'll tell you this right now: if I have to wash it to love it, I'm probably not going to buy it in the first place.
Yeah. A lot
Yeah,
of girls tell me that about me. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Clip it.
Watching James pass that out was incredible.
All right.
Like just processing time.
Yeah,
And then it was like you thought about it, you realized what I'd said, and then you looked very uncomfortable very quickly.
yeah. Why sort of like I
Yeah.
didn't know. It's one of those ones where you like, well, I can't agree with it, even though it's very true and everyone knows it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Right. I put you in an awkward position.
Yeah, yeah. So fuck you,
Yeah.
really, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
on you.
yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
piece of
yeah, yeah.
shit.
Normal.
Yeah. So, so
Wow.
all right. So
I open up to you about my fucking cardigan. This is what I get.
thank you. Hey, it's a safe space, and thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, what other textures do you hate really quickly?
Okay, so we did the cardigan thing. I really dislike the feeling of you ever like what's the word for it? You know, like exercise material, like when it's like that nylon stuff. I'm fine with that. Like sort of when it's the like water, like the aqua retardant, like kind of like a sweating. What do you call it? Like a polo shirt or something that's that sort of sports material. I don't mind those. What I
Do
fucking
I
hate
do I
is
know what the workout gear feels like? Is what you've just asked the fat
yeah.
man.
Well, I don't
Is
know.
what
You
you
might have.
it's relatable, is it?
I,
Oh yeah, share big shopper at Lululemon, am I, David? Oh yeah, they really stock my size.
Listen, you asked me the question.
You're right. That's my mistake.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what textures do I dislike?
Yeah, true.
And then you attack me again twice in a row.
It's safe space. Safe space. I won't attack
It's
you.
clearly not.
I won't attack you any more than 5
Fucking
times an
a.
episode.
Fuck you up. It's actually quite conservative of you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's just for you.
So I don't mind those. What I really hate is
Mhm.
they will do like a cotton exercise gear style material, and it's supposed to be like like they call them like sweatshorts and sweatshirts and stuff. They're not jumpers necessarily, but they're like a light cotton, and you're supposed to exercise in them. And it is the single worst feeling on your skin doing exercise and having this stuff on you. I
Okay.
don't get it. Because cotton doesn't wick away moisture, right? Like that's not it. It's the opposite. And they're
Definitely.
like, go run in these shorts and get very sweaty. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why would I want to do that?
I hate its lack of wickiness, you know. You got it.
Wickingness.
Yeah. So you hate
Wickingness.
your new sweater that you just bought. You hate
Yeah,
workout gear and you hate the texture of avocado, obviously,
obviously.
because you're only a man.
Because I'm merely human and I have taste. I don't like bananas either.
Uh,
I gotcha, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
The
I also
taste?
fucking
What if
hate
it's like
bananas.
banana bread? Are you back on
I
board
don't mind
or?
that as much. I think it's the
Okay.
texture I have an issue with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a worse texture? Oh, well, do you have a good texture? Sorry.
Yeah, the Uds. The Uds, mate. Woody.
Right, the woods. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. I don't
Literally
care if
anything
the
soft
issue
and
was you
fuzzy.
showed me a picture of avocados and my brain just
Yeah.
blacked out.
You went white hot. Yeah.
Yeah, with rage.
Yeah, it makes sense. That'll happen.
Yeah, that was the best of us.
Hey,
James,
let's help someone.
should we? Why don't we stop goofing and gaffing about avocados?
Yeah. Hey, David, shut the fuck
And
up and let's help someone.
yeah, why don't you stop bullying me for 5 minutes? Let's do a piece of advice.
All right. How do I put a timer on the screen? I'll figure it
Oh
out.
no.
I'll figure it out for next time. But yeah.
Okay, you work on that in the
Yeah.
background. Do you have one in mind, or shall I pick one of my faves?
Hey, grip it and rip it.
So this is from Aaron17 on Yahoo.
Okay.
What's a new idea for fast food? We have burgers and pizza and fish and chicken and sandwiches and salads and sushis and noodles. What type of a food that doesn't exist on a large scale in the fast food industry? My thought was curry. There isn't any national chain of curry fast food places. What are some good more choices for very good new fast food ideas?
This one,
Hmm?
unfortunately, this is not going to be a joke. Okay.
Oh.
So
Oh.
any social entrepreneurs listening, any regular entrepreneurs listening.
Ugh. I want to crawl inside myself and die when you say that word out loud.
Yeah, I was telling my
Social entrepreneurs?
it's
What if we
I know.
took the whole of society and nailed it to the wall and let it die from crucifixion?
Good piece of art.
Good piece of art.
Promote it on your socials.
Yeah, go on. Say a non-funny answer. Go on.
So then
I fucking dare you on this comedy show. Do it.
the not funny answer, unfortunately, is literally any type of like home cooked meal. If I could do a drive through somewhere and just get a quick like lasagna and salad or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like grilled chicken on couscous or some shit, you know, like
Yeah.
literally
Healthy.
any fucking just rego like home cooked meal. You know, chicken and fucking roast veggies or something.
Yeah.
Don't say Red Rooster, go fuck yourself, all right?
That's
I've
not
se-
it. Red Rooster's not
Have
it.
you seen Red Rooster trying to like rebrand themselves? It's like, oh, it's like crunchy and crispy. You mean KFC? You mean shit KFC? No one wants
It's worse
that, dude.
KFC.
You know what I
So
wanted?
James,
I
my
wanted the
friend-
roast chicken. That's what I wanted. That's what I came to you for.
And then they're like, oh, we only do crunchy fucking... Shut up.
I know.
My friend insists, and I cannot believe this, and I apologize for putting on blast like this, Marissa. My friend insists...
Well, I named her too. Damn.
Oh, she gonna know about it. I'm gonna send her this clip. She insists that Red Rooster is the best fast food. And that is the most insane claim I've ever heard. like, s- let me put it to you this way: if her and her sister are having like a rough day, they will text each other the emoji of a rooster, you know, the chicken emoji, and that's the bat signal that they're going to get red rooster for dinner. Can you fucking believe that?
That is
They're
so
that entrenched in the rooster,
that has so deeply upset me. David, do you know what one of do you know
isn't
what,
it?
do you know what one of the items on their fucking menu is? It's a rooster
What?
roll, right? Which is already it's it's so wildly expensive for what it is. Okay. I don't know how much it costs, but if it costs more than nothing, it's too expensive, right? It is a shitty piece of chewy like roll that has
Hmm.
chicken and mayonnaise on it, and then they've got it up real hot and nice, and then they put it in a bag where it will sweat all over itself. So when you get it and you take it to eat it, you pull out a soggy piece of bread.
Trying to see if I can make the rooster menu happen on my screen. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Doing some live switching up. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me just zoom in a bit. Oh, look at this technology, baby. Oh, it's very small on my screen. That's fine. So we've got okay, the categories are roast fried chicken, shared meals, chicken combos, red rooster boxes. So you're in the wraps category,
Yeah,
rolls and
yeah.
wraps.
Go the rolls and wraps.
So we've got a spicy
There
burger,
he
which
is.
looks moist. Which
You
one are we
can
talking about?
dog, you can spot him a mile away. It's the one that looks like grey shit.
Ooh.
Just really quick, what I've noticed is
Yeah.
the green parts have been chroma keyed out.
That's so funny.
I was like, why did that look so fucked up?
Oh my god. I'm
No,
gonna read you the description for this, which
it's not
is
even this one. This is the wrong one.
which one is it?
This is a
Oh, which
salad
one?
roll. You want the rooster roll.
The rooster. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I real roast chicken with herb stuffing and creamy mayo in a warm sesame seed roll.
And
James, I can't stress
David,
enough.
just really quickly, they forgot the word wet or saturated. Saturated sesame seed roll.
Sweating.
Sweating.
Roast chicken with cream in a sweating sesame seed roll.
Yes.
Oh, that's foul, mate. That's foul. What are they doing? Menu catering? Oh, we don't want catering. Yeah, I don't understand their offering. Like they're trying to be a bit healthy and then also just want to be KFC now.
Pretty
Oh
much.
my god, does that have calamari rings in it? What's in that?
Onion
Oh
rings.
my god, the Texas barbecue sauce, 2 onion rings, bacon and oh my god. Yeah, I think can we cancel Red Rooster? Like can we cancel their brand?
And then
We have
and
that power?
where my girlfriend and I used to live, right? It was the place was great, you know, very
Yeah.
lovely place that we lived in. But the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
area was ancient. Not really. It's just a lot of people with like, you know, like families and stuff lived in that sort of area. So it got to 2 p.m. and all of the lights turned off. You know what I mean? In the area.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And you're like
Yeah.
rolling through
Yeah.
to be like, hey, can I get a coffee? And they just someone's at the door at 1:59 and they go, so I'm turning the thing around, they go,
Closing the thing.
no, sorry, we're closed. Yeah. We shut
And
down
then a
all of our
tumbleweed
business
rolls behind you.
at 2 p.m. Yeah. Sorry about that. And literally,
Soz.
the only thing that was around was like a red rooster. So, you know, if we didn't want to cook or whatever, like one night, you'd go there because you want to get, you know, the roast chicken and the veggies and shit like that. It's like pulling teeth to get that shit out of them now. We wrote that, and it's like it's not on the menu, so we're in like some secret, you know, off the menu territory now.
Oh, you're off book?
Yeah, yeah, we're off book, even though it's been very much on book for the past like 25 years.
Yeah.
And then oh, we don't have that, but would you like some fried chicken? No.
No, I just wanna eat a meal that tastes like real food and have some good chips with it.
How is Red Rooster so completely unaware of what Red Rooster is?
I think what happens, and this happens to a lot of brands, is they have a thing that's working, but they're not
Yeah.
making enough money. They're not making as much money as they'd like to.
Oh, yeah.
It's not they're not making no money. It's that they're not making as much money as they want to.
Yeah.
And they go, how do we fix this? Someone goes, I have a new idea for an ad campaign. And they're like, no, bigger shake up. How do we do it? And then some fuckwit's like, what if we completely changed our positioning in the market to take away our single differentiator because other people have that differentiator and it works for them?
Yeah,
What if we did the thing worse?
yeah. Who else is doing
Hmm.
chicken in the market? That's right, only one other guy. And what are they doing? It's crispy over there. And over here, it's very
So
much
good.
what is it,
Bit
Sandy?
soggy.
That's right.
Wet. It's wet.
Sopping wet, soggy sesame
Wet.
rolls. Disgusting trash is what we're doing. Thank you for being so visceral about that one, Sandy. Um, but we
my pleasure, Grant.
yeah, we need to go from soppy, wet, disgusting, sweaty, gross trash. Get a little crispy. That's how they
I
did
just
it.
think, yeah. You know what? You know what? KFC's biggest, the thing that they did that makes them different. It's not a wet piece of shit.
I'll be honest though,
That's
that'll make you stand out.
and it's still not that good.
Not for the right reasons.
KFC's still not that good.
KFC,
KFC,
dude. Yeah,
KFC's not that great.
no.
Yeah, and you get sweaty afterwards. The whole thing.
And the amount of times that they just like don't have again because we've moved now, and there might be a night where we don't want to like cook or something, so we go hit KFC on the drive-through or whatever. Because there's like there's like no fast food places around where we live now.
I have the same problem. Yeah.
The amount of times that we've pulled in and they'll just be like, "What can we get you? We don't have any chicken, any potato and gravy, and all the rolls have been sold. What can I get from you then?
We can give you
Chips."
chips and some lettuce.
Dude, do you know what actually actually I found so annoying?
Oh yeah, go. Oh, this isn't
It's so
this isn't a funny
stupid.
funny. This
It's
is like James is mad.
Look, on
James
my
is mad about
desk,
something he knows is goofy.
you know how much I look, it's dented, sure, but that's because that's to indicate to me this is empty.
It's
I'm
how
done.
hard you grip it.
Yeah.
You're full of love. Yeah.
Love Pepsi
I love
Max
it so much.
Yeah. You know, you know how much I love Pepsi Max. Max Taste, right? Everyone knows that.
Max taste, no sugar.
Everyone knows that. You say it all the
Everyone
time.
knows that.
You hear me say it all the time.
We're
Ah.
not sponsored by Pepsi. We just want to be.
Yeah. And hey, Red Rooster, we'll take it. I've seen what you've been doing recently with your social media marketing, and
You need the help,
it's
frankly.
just really quickly. They did do this one series of videos on their socials where they were playing into the joke that Red Rooster that no one is ever in a Red Rooster. Like anytime you go past a Red Rooster, there's no one ever in there, but they're always in business. And people are always like, how are these people in business? They must be a drug front. So they kind of leaned into that for a bit, and that was kind of funny. But now they're doing like this dumb shit like, oh, it's a game and the burgers are dropping from the screen, and then so you've got to open your mouth and get the burger. It's the dumbest fucking thing. Anyway, we pull into this KFC, and they're like, what you place your order, and they're like, what drinks do you want? And we say Pepsi Max, and they go, oh, sorry, we're out of Pepsi Max. Is Pepsi okay? Which the answer, of course, is absolutely not.
Is absolutely not.
Right?
Give me a water instead.
But at that point, you're just trying to get it done and get it. You're like, yeah, whatever. I'll get one when I get home.
Well, it's a weird interaction because you don't want to be an inconvenience, and then you're talking to them through a fucking microphone. It's weird.
You pull up to the window to pay. You look at the man or woman who is serving you. Immediately behind them is a glass front fridge. Yeah, a glass front fridge that is full of Pepsi Max. And I'm just like, you keeping it for you? Who's that for?
Yo, that's the staff's Pepsi Max. They brought that from home.
That's Joel's Pepsi Max, actually.
That's actually
yeah.
That's Joel and Talon. They chipped in together and they actually bought that themselves.
Last week, like right after a sort of a hectic lunch sort of rush, everyone was sort of a bit bored in the kitchen, so we were doing a limbo with like a broom handle, and Joel got the lowest, and he did actually win all of the Pepsi Maxes that were in the fridge. So
we have in the fridge.
Yeah, those are Joel's Pepsi Maxes.
We can't give them to you.
Yeah. Unless you think you can get lower than this under
which I don't.
And I don't think you can.
I don't think you can because Joel's actually quite flexible.
Yeah.
None of us knew that. We've worked with them for a few years, but it's a fun skill to learn about your coworkers.
Yeah. Fuck, he can beatbox though.
Oh, mate. Sound sounds like a full drum kit in
What a
that
niche
throat of
Joel
his.
Turner reference. What a
I that was for you and me and no one else.
yeah. I just want to
Now
clarify,
don't
we are not beatbox fans, okay? And if you are a beatbox fan, tune out. We don't want you here.
hey, if you're a beatbox fan, get out. Stop listening to this. Delete your podcast player. All right? That's how much we don't want you here.
Sorry, but someone who does like beatboxing with their mouth, it to me is like akin to a magician. It's like
What do you mean by that?
you worked really hard at it, and it's so
What are you
lame.
saying?
It's so lame.
Oh,
I don't
right.
want to. I
Okay.
don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to yuck someone's yum, and I don't want to like poo poo that stuff. But I just,
James, there's a lot of magicians out there. I
I
feel like you're starting it. There's less beatboxers,
sorry.
but you've just accidentally driven by an entire category of
I
human
know.
being.
I can't help but feel
Don't
that
get me
way.
wrong.
I'm trying to improve.
Magicians
I'm
are
trying to
goofy
better
as fuck.
myself. I'm trying to better
Well,
myself.
it's not working.
Well, what can you do but try? You know.
I would just try harder if I was you, because you got a lot of ground to make up for.
I'll work on it. I'll work. That's all I can say
I
to you.
don't think you
All I
will.
can say to you, David, and you, the viewer slash listener, is
I don't think you will.
I'll work on it.
I don't believe him. And you shouldn't either, listener.
You should fuck
Look
him.
at you. Look at
Fuck
you jam
him.
the camera. Fuck this guy.
Believe it.
He'll never change. And he's told me that before in confidence.
I am so. Yeah, it's hard to change is hard. Change is hard for everyone. So
Change is hard.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Fast
yeah.
food. What do you
Look,
want? What are you looking for in the
so,
world?
So I aggregate these questions and I tend to go and get them from the internet. And something that happens as I do this is I will often think about.
As opposed to what? You aggregate them on the internet as opposed to what?
What do you mean?
Just sort of walking down the street. Hey mate, got any life advice that you need?
Oh
by the
my
way,
God.
sorry, if
Oh
you could
my
just take your earphone out for me real quick. Yeah, hey,
hey, I need to ask you. Hey.
I'm David. Yeah, really quick. Do you
Really
any sort of things going on in your life? Maybe questions you want answered. They can be personal. They can be about fast food, Red Rooster. You know, whatever you want.
I know that you're joking, but I'm gonna do that now. And I'm gonna take my Zoom recorder and my microphone, and I'm gonna go and do that to regular people on the street, just living their lives.
Please do it.
Just living their lives, not asking to be bothered by anyone. And I shove my shotgun microphone in their mouth, and I say, "Do you need help with anything?" They'll ask what they need help with, and I'll walk away.
Here's what I'll do. Right, I'll be a 20 meters away with a really like shaky handy cam, sort of getting you through the bushes, right?
Mhm.
While you're what if we prank people as well? What if we do a whole prank channel, right? Because that's great.
Ooh.
You know what I love?
People
Videos
love
on
that.
videos on the internet where someone's just trying to fucking live their life, and some rinky dink
Yeah,
dipshit
someone
fuckhead is just like, isn't it funny if I like if I throw a milkshake at him? It's a prank. Fuck you. Sorry.
No. It's not a fucking prank, okay? Like what? Like it's not funny,
shit.
and it's not a prank.
We have entered
Fucking
boomer
hell.
territory on this one. Yeah,
Oh look, at least I haven't yelled about TikTok yet.
that's
Just
true. Yeah.
James, we have to get into one of our feature questions.
I'm
of the
sorry.
evening. I will say before I do that.
We will in a moment, but you just skirted the question, right? This person came to you looking for advice. They said if you could make, fast food, any type of fast food, we need another fast food. What's it going to be? And you said, I'm not even going to answer it.
Well, because I don't really have it. So where I was going with it is that a lot of time as I'm researching these and gathering questions, I think of funny answers and then forget them because my head is empty.
Okay.
And so when I found this, I was like, I literally in my head, I was like, I'm going to add this to the doc. And I like, James is going to be so surprised at how funny my answer is going to be.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, James, I have no clue what I was going to say. But in my head, it was funny at the time.
Okay.
Funny at the time. No idea what it was.
I'm going
to have to say.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, right? And I'll tell you right now that I believe you, right?
Yeah.
And I believe you that it was hilarious and it was funny. But what I'm going to need you to do right now is Tenacious D style. I'm going to need you to give me a tribute joke.
A tribute? Oh.
To the joke that you were going to say when you did the fast food.
This is hard.
Because I did a serious one, and now you do a joke one.
Yeah, the issue is that I'm not very funny. It's a bit I'm worried about.
Right. Well, that's coming at it with a really sort of bad energy, if I'm honest.
You know who you're talking to, right? Did you
Um,
forget who you were speaking with? Like, do
no,
you
but
black
again,
out and be like, "Oh, like,
this episode is about
oh,
change. Okay,
no, no."
it's about growth.
Is
Okay,
it?
it's about getting in your cocoon and releasing ourselves back into
Getting
the
in your
internet.
Udi,
Yeah, getting in your little
bundling up in
hoodie
your Udi and
and just
just
going and doing some of this and going, fuck, that's nice. Some of that, right? And then re-releasing yourself into the internet as
Right.
a hilarious butterfly. And I believe you can do it.
You think I can do that?
Yeah.
That's concerning. I feel like you've really misread my personality and character and comedic ability.
Maybe I just really believe in you. So
So I guess what I would love to see if I had to pitch an idea, and I'm definitely not looking up ideas at the moment while I stall, as I scroll through
okay.
different funny food jokes. So that's not what's happening here, and I'm not
Wow.
filibustering in order to do that because that would be deeply unprofessional on both a podcast and a
This is
live
what
stream. And
this
so
is
I'm
what
not doing that right now.
plagiarism looks like. This is
It's not
digital
plagiarism so much as it's
plagiarism.
research. It's research. I'm getting inspired. I think what I would love to see vis-a-vis fast food, if I had to name one, which is what you've asked me to do, you've asked me to tell you a thing that I think is funny that would be a good funny joke in response to this question. If I had to do that right
Just
now,
panic scrolling is what he's doing right now.
if I do that right now, I would say that what I think the world is missing, James,
Yep.
is a drive-through. This isn't funny. Is a drive-through like a meat pie type store where you could get like a meat pie takeaway situation, and maybe like a little thing of chips with your meat pie. Is that anything?
I'll give you this, right? It's certainly not funny.
Yeah.
Okay. We've established that.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I'll give you this. That might have legs. That might have legs.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. I could not think of a joke.
A drive-through meat pie shop where you get a little side of chippies and a drink.
Yeah, it'd be good
Dog, very
because pies are
popular.
good. Yeah, pies are good because you could get like you could get a cardboard sort of object, which is kind of like if you imagine your pie, if you will, as a disc,
Yes.
will you
Hold on.
imagine your pie as a
Hold on.
disc?
Yeah, got it.
What I was thinking is, you know how sometimes pies come in those little like tin things that are on the base? What if you had
Yeah.
the tin thing, but it was sort of the other orientation? So it was wrapping around the pie the other way. And so you could bite the top and eat the pie like that. And then it would protect the insides from falling everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I will say about that is, one,
Yeah.
extremely presumptuous about how you think people tackle a pie. The
What?
the
Wait.
the fact that you think everyone is holding it like a berg and going berg
That,
on a pie.
wait, how are you eating pies?
Okay, there's so many different ways that people
Hang
eat
on a minute.
pies.
Wait,
Okay,
what do you, no, there isn't. There's one way
absolutely
to eat a
is.
pie, which is like a burger.
So some
What are you
people do
talking
that.
about?
Some people peel the lid, eat the
Uh-uh.
innards, and then the shell. I've
Mm-mm,
seen people
mm-mm.
do that. Right?
You shouldn't do that. You
I've
shouldn't be
seen
allowed to.
I've seen some people sauce the lid and then, eat like a berg. I've seen some people lift lid, sauce contents,
Oh.
reclose, dehatch the pie, eat it like a
And
berg.
then
And
what
and
what
and
kind of sauce?
tomato. It's usually tomato. The little
Tomato, right.
squeezy packets.
Yeah, right.
See, how I thought
I
you were
think
gonna
it's
say it
yeah.
is, I thought you were gonna say like it's the alfoil, thing that comes around the base of the pie, but
Mhm, mhm.
extended, and it has another little compartment on the other side that has your chippies in it. So it's like a little
Oh.
tray, and then
Oh!
you get your drink.
Hang on a minute. Okay. I've turned around on this. I think that's a better idea.
Yeah, so you eat your pie like a burger, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I do, and I
You
feel
burg the
like
pie.
I've just now realized that's not what everyone else does.
Well,
It's a bit confronting for me.
hey guys, podcast question of the week. How do you eat
How do
your
you eat
pie?
your pies?
Yeah.
Do you put your toilet roll with the thing facing out or the thing facing in? Tell us in the comments. Can we do a fucking feature question before I have to think about pies anymore?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Wait, sorry. Did you have something to say?
No, I was
You
just
can
gonna
holiday.
say, we've been here for 45 wonderful minutes.
Yeah, I have
And
a timer going. It's
yeah,
fine.
I'm excited to do a feature and then dip on out.
Sink our teeth in, do a feature, and then get the freaking hell out of here.
Or
And
another
huh?
way, if you
Oh,
want to do a feature a little bit differently,
oh.
peel the lid off the feature,
No, no, no,
squeeze in
no.
some
We eat
feature
features like
sauce,
burgers here.
dehatch the feature,
If you're going to
re-lid,
continue to behave like this,
scoop out the feature, and then eat the shell of the feature.
if you're going to continue to behave like this, James, I am going to have to, and I hate to say this, pull podcast rank on you and say, "Excuse me, co-host, could you pull
Damn.
your fucking socks up, mate? Pull your fucking socks up, mate."
All right, should I apologize to everyone?
I would love you to do that right into the camera. Go for it.
You know, there comes a time when you overstep a boundary. Sometimes you have very strong opinions about avocado. Sometimes you have very strong opinions about sweaters. And sometimes you eat a pie a little bit
Mhm.
differently to your friends and family. Okay. And I shouldn't be shamed for that. And you won't be attacked here. Fuck David is what I'm saying. And no, but that's good. Yeah.
A great apology.
You're
Really
welcome.
good emotional
You're
intelligence.
welcome.
Really great vulnerability.
Thank you. Thank
Let's
you.
dig into our feature question before we wrap up here. This one comes from I'm LMAO Panda 123, which physically hurt me to try and say out
Yeah,
loud.
but say it how they've written it.
Lamau Panda 123.
Thank you. Thank you, David.
Okay. I felt like you did that for some other reason. Like you,
No,
it felt like you've got one up on me there, and I'm not sure
no.
why.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I just think that if we're gonna take the time to answer people's questions, we should get their names correct. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt like you took some weird satisfaction in that. I don't know what to do with that information.
Definitely
Um,
not.
this one is titled "Asking About a Potentially Rescinded Wedding Invitation," which is such a good title. This one did come from Reddit, by the way.
Ooh,
So I'm
okay.
just going to read you the context here, and if you, dear listener, die of secondhand cringe like I did, I apologize. So we
Ooh.
begin this way. So an old friend, more of an acquaintance now, had previously sent me a wedding invitation through not.com, where you basically have to enter your name and look up your invitation. About 2 months ago or so, I saw my invitation, but had not RSVP'd yet. I actually struggled a lot just because I didn't really want to go, as we're not really close friends anymore. I also don't have a plus one to go with, so I feel like it would be awkward. Normal so far.
Yeah.
My schedule was kind of hectic, so I was going to wait to see if I would even be able to go. Anyway, I still bought her a wedding gift and decided to decline the wedding invitation. But it turns out I can't find it anymore, so I can only assume that my friend deleted me off the invite list. Which is fine, as I did struggle with wanting to not go. But I'm not sure if I should reach out and double check this, that it wasn't a mistake. Because if it was a mistake, I want to make sure that my name is not on the list because I never formally declined. However, if it was not a mistake, I also don't want to make it awkward for my friends and bring up my invitation being retracted because I'm okay not going. Lol advice? This is like
Dude,
full Kobayashi Maru. There is no right
that's
answer here.
that's the best. I love so much that they're
It's
like,
incredible.
and I used to have a friend who all the time would say, um, he would always complain that he didn't get an invite, but he stopped getting the invite because he never went, right?
Mm,
To
mhm.
anything ever. And it got to a point where he ended up saying, "Look, you know I'm not going to go, but I at least want the invite." So
That's crazy.
he wants to feel that sense of like inclusion, even though he knows, and we know he's never coming to whatever
Right.
the event is, a party, whatever, a gathering of sorts. He's never going to come. Wants the invite, and that's kind of
I almost
it's kind of what
I
it
almost
is
want the
here.
opposite. I want to be like actively excluded. Like I want people to be like, I have no expectations of you.
Okay,
Yeah.
take you off the
Yeah.
roster
Yeah.
permanently.
Yeah, for sure. Put me on the bench, coach.
Okay,
I I love the situation this puts him in though, because the notion that like the reach, I totally get it. Because if you reach out and you say, "Hey, I had an invite and now it's gone, but I'm not going," seems like a dick move. But if you go, hey, I got an invite and now it seems like it's gone. Did you do that on purpose? Puts them in an awkward position. But
Right.
the only other alternative is to just say, hey, I think that my actual advice here is you message the person, you say, hey, I couldn't work out not.com. Thank you for thinking of me, but I can't make it. I think you play dumb. I
You
don't know.
you couldn't figure out the website?
Yeah, this is if it was me, because there were people who believe that.
Okay. First of all,
Yeah,
I just want to
people
add
would believe that.
knot.com is KNOT, like tie the knot. Very nice.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
Very
it's a
nice.
good.
Okay. I love the hey, in your first instance, you basically wanted to say, "Hey, where'd my fucking invite go? I'm not coming." It
That's
feels
what he's saying.
right, but it
That's what he's
feels
saying.
I think I look, so my schedule's kind of hectic. So, I was gonna
Busy.
see if I was even
Busy.
able to
Oh,
go.
I got stuff on.
I fucking be first of all, like everyone knows you're lying. How busy is your schedule?
My nose, you're.
Yeah, it's on a weekend. It's like you can't even come to like the ceremony or whatever. It's like for like an hour on a
It's not that
Saturday.
long. It's quick. It's quick.
Um, I tell you what, finding out
Yeah.
later, going back into the list and being like, look,
Mm-hmm.
Schedge overfloweth. My Schedge overfloweth.
Checking the calendar.
Yeah,
Checking the
just
old
I'm
calendar.
never gonna be able to make it, so I'm just gonna log back into not doc. And
.com.
the sinking feeling I bet you that they felt when they saw that the invitation had
Oh,
disappeared.
makes me
And
physically
what
uncomfortable.
if what if it's just like, once you open the invitation, you only get like 7 days to RSVP, and that's just how like knock.com does it. And we're talking about like tearing apart the fibers of a friendship here the, this friendship's blood is on not.com's hands.
And this friendship's already on the ropes. So this is gonna be the death blow.
Yeah,
This is the death knell.
you have to,
Yeah.
you have to say, oh, let's go through, let's go through some emails. And meant to RSVP for that bloody wedding invitation. Never got around to doing it. But jumped into not.com and it seems to have been deleted. So do you just want to like send that through, or
Yeah,
if I
just
can just
resend it.
I tell you
Yeah.
now, like I'm RSVPing yes.
I'm definitely there. Send it
Yeah.
again.
What
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
is
You have to
very
go now.
uncomfortably put them in a position of having to explicitly tell you, no, we uninvited
Days.
you. Because everything I'm doing is I'm assuming like
Days.
I'm still going, man.
Days.
Oh yeah, I meant to. You know what
Oh,
I mean? Like
right.
hey,
Yeah. Okay.
total fuck up on not.com's end. So
Oh,
just
the database got all
yeah,
skew.
send that through to me again,
Send
and
that bad boy again, because I'll push yes, baby.
I'll apply. I'll RSVP tonight, right now. Send it through, and I'll get it back to
And
you tonight. Or if I just tell you now, I RSVP yes. So if you want to check me off, that's all good.
hey,
And
so
so when is that?
I think
That's
the issue
so
is
that's gonna be at 10 a.m. on the 22nd on Saturday. Yeah, cool. So I'll be there, and so I'm RSVP yes, and
so I think that there's an outcome here you haven't really thought of,
okay.
which is that it was an accident, and then you say yes, and you have to go. I think you've really like forgotten there's a possibility here where it was an accident.
Yeah, but dude, I like this guy's already coming up with excuses to not go. You can't come up with another one.
He's guilty enough about not wanting to message them. If he says he's going, he's going. Like, this is a motherfucker who's definitely trapping himself into this engagement for sure.
Well, then you've got to go, and you got to call their
You have to
bluff.
go.
Yeah,
Whatever you do, you have to call their bluff.
dude.
You have to assume that they want you there,
Yeah,
and you have to never fucking blink. Even when you go to the wedding, if that happens, you
dude.
need to not fucking blink.
Even when you're sitting at a table,
Fucking
right
at the table at the
at the
reception. Yeah.
table, and there's like weirdly enough a plate missing. Strange. That's cool. I
Weird.
flagged someone down.
They had to get you a chair from the back when you got there.
Yeah,
like
missing a plate over here. It's weird how the alignment on this table with everyone sort of like things is just a
they're
little
doing
bit out.
alternate drops, and they drop
Yeah.
nothing here.
Super weird actually that I didn't actually get any of the entrees. So if you could just sort of, I don't know, the chicken looks nice.
Bring
So
one
yeah, I'll have that one.
chicken. Yeah, I
Um,
would love that.
and just
Love
like
chicken.
what I'm saying is, this is wedding invitation. This is a standoff. It's a
This is a Mexican standoff. Yeah, because
it's
there's no.
chicken.
Yeah.
This is a game of wedding invitation
Oh my
chicken
god. It really
where
is.
you just power ahead every step of the way in just everything, little thing that comes up, the chair not being there, the plate not being there, not getting the food, all that stuff. Even you get up and you do a speech when it comes time
Oh
to
my
doing it.
god. They
Commit.
say, "Does anyone else want to say something?" And you say, "Yes, I do." Like, you got to
At
become the
the
most
sorry,
wedding guy.
at the reception. Not the ceremony
Not
where
the
you're
ceremony.
ah
That could
yes,
be
I
bad.
interject. I'm not certain I should even be
Speak
here
now.
today.
Speak now. Forever
Yeah,
hold your peace.
yeah.
Yes, I have something to say.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Ah, yes, I need to speak now. There was an
Knock.com.
there
Let
was
me
a
start with that.
there was a minor kerfuffle with my
Yes.
not.com invitation. You didn't say speak about something that was necessarily related to what you
You
guys are
didn't
doing
say it
right
was
now.
related.
Yeah, you just said speak now, forever hold your peace, and I've really got this on my mind. Am I
That's been
supposed
on
to
my
be here
chest.
today? Really
Did
lay
anyone
it on
tell
them.
me?
Yeah.
He's not leaving.
And I'm coming to the reception. Figure it out.
Let's have a few drinks. Let's get to know each other again. Distant friend who uninvited me.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, dude, they are an old friend that's more of an acquaintance now. They did like we
Do you
know
reckon it was an invite to fill the numbers? Like,
they removed him. We know that.
yeah, they removed him because they were trying to fill numbers, and then someone they liked was like, "No, I'm actually free," and they
They're
invited
like,
them.
look, LeMayo Panda 123, he's a flaky guy. I only know him through Discord, where his name is also LeMayo Panda 123. He's the main tank in my guild, in an old guild, really. I don't even raid with those guys
I don't know
anymore.
what you're
So
saying. I don't know what you're
it's
saying.
and plus,
Not
with
necessarily.
Wrath coming out, it's like it's really
I don't know
difficult
what
to
that
know
is.
like a paladin's gonna be main tanks anymore. It's like because he plays a paladin, they're gonna be very good at holy, but it's like how are they
He's
gonna be a
just saying
protection
words.
spec? So,
I don't know what this means.
it gets awkward, but we know that you
Did you
weren't
say it
invited.
gets awkward?
Yeah. Super
It gets
awkward.
awkward.
Oh yeah.
You're saying awkward.
Yeah, that's heavy awkwardness. Awkward.
It's not. People
Yeah.
aren't saying that. People aren't saying
People say
that.
that.
You've made that up. You're having me on. People
No,
don't
no,
say
no, no.
that.
People say that. Yeah. Very big on Twitter. We're all saying it there. All of us.
You physically done me
Yeah.
harm.
Oh, when someone goofs it in a raid. Oh,
Awkward.
awkward. Am I right,
Oh my
guys?
god.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. That immediately returned results.
Sorry.
Aw-
Sorry. Is it actually a thing?
Awkward. When two hawks are in a telephone booth together. Well, this is awkward. Um.
Oh. Sorry. It says, what does awkward mean? Someone who feels awkward and behaves in a shy or embarrassed way.
Yeah, I am gonna need the stream to see what I'm looking at on Google though, because it is a lot of pictures of hawks. With the word hawkwood under it is sort of the vibe. Ouch, awkward. Awkward. He's doing the head thing, doing the head wrappy or anything. Well, that's awkward. Classic.
What I love
You're
about this,
blasting.
just really quickly, David, and it's
Yeah.
pretty fucking awkward actually, is that Google brings up the image you've clicked on the furthest right, so it's like cut off.
I know you
by,
can't see it. It's cut off.
cut off by
Yeah, I know.
60%.
I can fix that.
We go, that was awkward for a second there.
That was James. That was really awkward for a minute. You're blasting the song "Celebrate" in your car. Realize you're driving by a funeral procession. Awkward. Oh, I love that it's green screen to the green there because all of these have green on the.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, yeah,
chroma
yeah.
key friendly, these ones.
No. Well, this is awkward. So just a
Oh,
real.
okay, I kind
Oh,
of like that one.
Look
Yeah,
at his,
yeah,
look at his eye. He's gonna be the character to him.
yeah. I like it.
This one's dark. He's eaten this hawk has eaten another bird, and he's saying, "Oh, this was your pet." How
Oh,
awkward.
right. Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of dad memes in here, is I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah. Pretty fucking awkward.
really keeps. Oh no, someone's printed this out. Oh,
To
was
grilled
that your
cheese.
grilled cheese? Awkward.
Sorry, is that that's a company's? Because it says
No
hashtag.
hash flick so cheesy. Like
Welcome to the internet. The rabbit holes you'll go down.
I don't. I don't want to know what that is, James. I'm backing out of this rabbit hole right now. We're exiting. We're exiting the vehicle with our hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
So I mean, you obviously didn't.
No,
You obviously,
but
yeah.
you gotta call
They,
their bluff and just live with how awkward it's gonna be.
yeah, they definitely rescinded your invite, but you just have to fucking,
100%.
you just have to
You
power
have to
through.
gotta confront them about it.
Yeah.
And look, I'll be honest, James. That's really good advice from a bunch of really smart boys. So
At who? Oh, us. Okay. Yeah. 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 Sure.
us, no,
Yeah.
not different smart boys. Us smart boys.
Right. Okay.
Um, and as we always say when we give good advice,
A
what's the
bird.
catchphrase? Yep, a hawk in the hand is worth.
A whisper in the ear is like a kiss along the seashore. What we always say.
So we have to end the episode because you said that.
Right. Well, no, we
This
were.
is what happened.
Sorry, don't make this awkward,
No,
mate.
no.
We were ending the episode anyway. All right.
Mate, don't say it was awkward. Okay, I wasn't going to end the episode, and then you said that. Now we have to.
Okay. Well then.
If anything, you're being awkward.
Okay. Right. So how would you?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your famous little saying then? Huh?
My little saying
Yeah.
when I give good advice, I say, and that's the way the advice goes. I think it goes. So they know it's showbiz.
Well. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
No, I see what you've okay, you've ended it for us.
Yeah.
You've put the pistol to the head of
Just
this
to clarify,
podcast.
when you say I've ended it for us, that doesn't feel accurate to me. You have absolutely armbarred me into ending the episode with whatever the fuck you just said. So
Well, that's actually a real mischaracterization. It's kind of awkward for you to say that. So I actually think that's really embarrassing.
Well,
for
you know
it's
what?
Going to be embarrassing for you in the future. So
you think it's awkward.
history will not look kindly upon you.
Well, as I always say,
Yep.
kiss a man twice and he'll never lie to you. So,
and that's the advisory. Thank you for listening.
See you next time.
I hope. How awkward.
I've rescinded your invitation.
The podcast or the wedding?
All of the above.
Everything.
That's awkward.
Please don't attend.
Bye.
Bye.